Hi there, I'm Colin.
I'm Liza.
And we are Music by CandL. Happy Music Monday!
Happy Music Monday!
We are so excited to be part of today's celebration because music is awesome.
It is.
And you should do it and everybody should do it because it's so much fun.
It is.
We love it so much and we think everybody should get a chance to have music in their life. But not everybody does. So we put together a music education video series that covers the Canadian provincial music curriculums.
The goal of our program is to make music education easily accessible to parents, to teachers, and to students. In each of our videos, we include original music, animations, printable worksheets, and we have famous Canadian guest artists, musicians who come and demonstrate their craft.
Music education is so important to us because we grew up studying music and our children have grown up studying music, and so we have seen the benefits that music can give to everybody. It can help with creativity, it can help with discipline, it can help with brain elasticity, fine motor skills, and
teamwork.
Teamwork!
Yes.
When I can't remember the word, she's my teammate.
That's right.
And we work together, and that's all because of music.
That's right.
So thanks so much for watching. I am Colin.
I'm Liza.
We are Music by CandL, and check us out at musicbycandl.com.
See you soon.
Happy Music Monday.
Hello, hello, how are you today? We can't wait to sing some songs and play.
Hi everybody, I'm Colin.
I'm Liza.
Today we're going to talk about how you can sing harmony in different ways.
One of the fun problems to solve when you're writing music is to figure out how to harmonize your melody if you want to do a harmony. And there's lots of different ways to do it. You can have harmony happening higher than your note, your main note or your melody, or you can have the harmony happening below. Or you could do something called unison. So I will take responsibility for this song. I wrote it. It's called I Fell in a Hole. It's silly. It's a silly song, and I thought we could use this song to show all you how different harmonizing would sound like in a simple little silly song. So here's what the song sounds like without any harmony. Here we go. I was walking down the street and I fell in a hole. It was dark. I landed on an old lady and I would have liked her a lot, except she smelled like sewage. I told you it was a silly song.
It's amazing. I can't wait to sing this song with you.
It's hard to keep a straight face, I'm not gonna lie. So why don't we demonstrate unison?
Okay.
So unison is when you have two or more voices singing or playing a melody or any note at the exact same pitch in the same register. So why don't we show everybody what that would sound like? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
I was walking down the street and I fell in a hole. It was dark. I landed on an old lady and I would have liked her a lot, except she smelled like sewage.
Nicely done.
Thanks.
Nice unison.
So unison's really hard because you can hear every time you kind of get out of tune with each other, you can really hear all those differences. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It can really help you learn how to sing better, learn how to really listen, and if you really, really nail it, it sounds amazing. And to sing in harmony, we learned that there was a root and a third and a fifth. And when you sing harmony, you have to find another note in that chord. Sometimes you just use your ear, or sometimes you can figure out those notes on the piano and then try and get there. So I'm going to try it and I'll sing a harmony. I'll try and pick another note other than the melody notes that's in the chord, and I'll sing it
lower.
Lower.
Okay, so lower harmony than the melody. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
I was walking down the street and I fell in a hole. It was dark. I landed on an old lady
was cool.
That was pretty cool. That felt actually very, very natural.
Yeah. Do you want to try singing higher than me? This would be kind of in falsetto range for you, right?
I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot.
But we'll see what that sounds like. It's interesting. These are things you have to think about when you're writing for something for another person or another instrument. You have to take into account what the range of that voice is. Not everybody can sing as high, and not everybody can sing as low. And the same rules apply for instruments. A bass can't go as high as a piccolo. So all these things make a difference. But you can do this.
But we're going to see, well, I'm going to try. We're going to see what this sounds like with me singing a higher harmony than Liza.
Yeah.
Both way up here.
You can do this. Okay, 1, 2.
I was walking down the street and I fell in a hole. It was dark. I landed on an old lady and I would have liked her a lot, except she smelled like sewage.
That was really good.
Not bad,
That
right?
felt very natural, and it didn't feel like either of us were really straining.
No.
But sometimes you might want to write a song that maybe makes the singer have to work a little harder because you maybe want there to be a little bit more of that effort or anxiety or stress in the music. And some composers do that because it adds more emotion to the lyrics. So I think what we should do for the very, very last one, we should do one that sounds kind of funny because this whole song is really kind of silly. So I'm going to sing the really high, high harmony that I was singing before, and you sing the melody, but you sing it way above me.
Okay.
Give that a shot.
All right, let's see. I don't know if I can sing that high.
I don't know if I can either. We'll see.
Let's find out. This might just work perfectly. You let us know. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
I was walking down the street and I fell in a hole. It was dark. I landed on an old lady and I would have liked it a lot, except she smelled like sewage.
That's pretty awesome.
I feel like that's two little frogs singing.
A cadence is a really fancy word for returning to your home note or your home chord. So the home chord is where we always feel the most settled and everything just feels really easy and comfortable. And when you go away from your home chord, there's always just a little bit of tension. When you resolve back home, that's called a cadence. So Liza, can you play a couple of different cadences,
Sure.
please?
Sure. There's a cadence that's got just a little bit of tension. That's when you move from the first note of your key. So in this case, we'll say we're in G. We're going to go to the fourth note. But we still want to go back to 1. There's another one that takes us a little bit farther from 1 to 5. And that one really wants to go back to here. Back to 1. There's another chord progression that goes 1, 4, 5, 1. That one's really pretty and it gets used a lot at the ends of songs. It sounds like this.
So we can play around with any kind of cadence. What if the next note after the home chord had tons of tension? What would that sound like? So when you come back home, it's always still just called a cadence.
Yeah.
So we wrote a song for you that goes through a couple of different cadences. It goes through a cadence where there is a little bit of tension, kind of feels like you're just looking outside the window, and then you return back inside looking at your TV. And then another cadence where you actually go outside and there's a little bit of tension, more tension, and then you want to come back into your home. Cadencing all the way. I'm at home, it's nice outside. I look outside the window, I'll stay inside, won't go outside. I hate those mosquitoes, gonna watch TV, play computer games, but all my friends are outside. I see them playing outside, now I want to go outside. So here I go. I see all my friends, I want to play with them, 'cause they're all here. Gonna play with Larry and Barry and Bella, John, Garita too. But there's lots of bugs, what should I do? I'm gonna cadence my way back home. I am back inside, it's nice inside again. Gonna look out the window again, it's where I see all my friends, but they're waving to me. It's Larry, and he's telling me to stop watching TV. So I put on lots of bug spray to play with them and enjoy the day. Now here I go. I don't have to worry, 'cause I have bug spray all over me. But now I see a bumblebee buzzing round the cabbage tree. I'm not very comfy, 'cause I have a bee allergy. But maybe I'll get my friends to come with me inside my house for iced tea, where there are no bumblebees. You wanna come, guys? Okay, great. So let's all cadence our way back home. Timbre is a fancy word for color, and we can play with the colors to help us express certain things in our voice or our emotions. And we can do the same thing on instruments too. So here is a low, deep timbre, and here is a high timbre. But it's the exact same notes.
It's so interesting. We change the timbre in our voices every day without even realizing it. When you're having a conversation or when you're reacting to something, think about the times you've been upset and you go, and you have that gravelly sound in your voice. Well, we can do that on our instruments too. Get really rough and gravelly. Or perhaps you're feeling a little sad, and you can just so sad.
We do this with our voices. Again, like Liza was saying, let's say you see a baby for the first time, a newborn baby, and you go, oh, hi, and you have a higher, more gentle sound. Let's say you see a bear and you go, oh, it's a bear. You're gonna change your voice a little bit. These are just the ways that we express. When I'm excited, I'm talking to you right now, my voice is a little bit higher. But if it's morning and I'm a little bit tired, it's gonna be a little bit deeper. We do it all the time. So what we wanna do is try and find new ways to remember these things and explore these ideas and put them into our songs or our stories.
That's right. So we use timbre to express ideas.
I noticed that I can change the timbre of my voice to make it sound really deep. Oh. And I can change the timbre of my voice to sound really high, but it's the same note. Sometimes it's hard to hear that, but watch, I can go from one to the other and you can hear that I'm not changing the note. And I get to choose when I'm talking or when I'm singing which timbre I want. What's the right color for what I'm doing? And sometimes it just happens. Most of the time it just happens naturally. But you know who taught me a lot about this was my good friend Bella.
Bella!
Yeah, we know Bella very well.
Do you think she'd come in and help us teach this lesson?
I bet she would, totally.
Okay, well, why don't we invite her in? Hey, Bella, why don't you come in here? We need some help teaching this lesson.
Oh, here she comes.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, it's going great.
Thanks for coming in.
Totally.
I know it's short notice, but we're wondering if you could help us show everybody here how timbre affects what we're hearing and what we're expressing.
No problem. I'd love to help.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bella.
So do you think you could first, if they've not really heard you sing too much, so what if you did a little song so they could hear your regular singing voice?
La 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 la. La 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 la.
What if you changed your voice now, the way you've showed us how? What if you sang the way maybe Barry would sound like? So do like a low version of one of your songs.
La 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 la.
What if you were trying to sound like Larry?
La 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 la.
That's really fun. What if you were singing your song and you were feeling kind of angry?
La 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 la.
What if you were sad?
La 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 la.
Sounds sad. What if you were excited?
La la la
Excited too. Oh, I'll let you go on.
So, you know, one of the things that I like most about timbre is the ability to express my emotions and my feelings. But I also like certain colors most because it's just the sound of my voice, and I like the oboe because that's the instrument that I play, so I kind of like things that have a timbre like an oboe. But what is your favorite timbre?
My favorite timbre is high, excited, and happy, like this. La 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 la.
Are you looking forward to when you become a really big bird and you have a different timbre in your voice?
Yeah, I am, because I can look back and see how my voices have changed from when I'm younger and when I'm a big bird and I've flown out of the nest.
Yeah, that makes sense. Bella, you've been very, very helpful. And it's so great to see you because it's been a long time since we've seen you.
It was fun.
Thank you so much.
Bye, Liza. Bye, Colin.
Here we go.
Bye, Bella.
Bye, Bella. That was so cool.
She's the best.
Hey Colin, hey Liza. Great to see everybody out there. My name's Andy, I'm calling from Toronto, and I'm going to talk to you today about an instrument that I made myself. Now I play a lot of different instruments. One of them is the clarinet. And the clarinet's a great instrument if you want to play a song. But if you get kind of hungry, it's not really good for snacking on, because it's really hard and it doesn't have a lot of nutritional value. So I started thinking, what could I make an instrument out of that would play kind of like a clarinet, but also would satisfy a snack attack? So I started to think about a carrot, because carrots are good, and it kind of looks similar. And I thought maybe I could combine this mouthpiece, which is the thing that makes the sound, with a carrot and make an instrument that I could also snack on. So I drilled out the middle of it and I put a few holes in it, and I actually made two because I needed a big one to play lower for the song I wanted to play and a smaller one to play a little bit higher. And it worked out pretty well. So see if you can notice when I switch from the low big carrot to the high smaller carrot in this song. Here it comes. So, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did making it for you. Bye, guys!
The 3/4 time signature and the 6/8 time signature are both very similar. They both have the same amount of beats in each bar, but they feel very different, and that's why we use them both. So here is a 3/4 time signature on the board. The 3 tells you there are 3 beats in the bar. The 4 tells you that it is quarter notes, and it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If I break down all the beats in the bar to 8th notes, there will be 6 8th notes, and we count it like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. So now, if we put up a 6/8 time signature with those 6 8th notes in the bar, we're actually going to count them a little bit different and feel them a different. We're going to count them to 6. That 6 means there are 6 beats in the bar. The 8 means that they are 8th notes. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in this time signature, you can group them in many different ways. But the most common way is to play them either all as separate 8th notes or grouping 3 together and then another 3 together. So if I do that, it'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's basically the big difference between these two time signatures, is just how it makes you feel.
We wrote a song for you that's going to show you the difference in feel between the 3/4 time signature and the 6/8 time signature. Hopefully it will make you move and sway the same way it makes us. Here we go. This part's in 3, feel it. 1, 2, 3, swing and sway. Feel it. 1, 2, 3, sing about a memory of happy times or better times. This part's in 3, 1, 2, 3. 6/8's for adventurers, dancing jigs and privateers, sailing across the waves, living for today. 6/8's gotta float a wit like a ship out at sea. You can feel this in 2 if you're a pirate. You do. This part's in 3. Feel it. 1, 2, 3, swing and sway. Feel it. 1, 2, 3, sing about a memory of happy times or better times. This part's in 3, 1, 2, 3.
We are very excited. We have an old friend, a very special guest coming to join us today. His name is Frankie. You may have met him before. He's super fun, and we worked with him before. He brought in some songs that he had written.
That's right.
And we worked with him and helped him find the right way to sing with his expression and the right way to help us play too, so we could make the song sound the way he wanted it to sound.
That's right.
So he's written a suite of 3 songs.
So exciting.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear them all. And he's going to be here any minute. In fact, here he is.
Here I is.
Frankie, how's it going?
Parking was difficult.
Oh, what a good guy. How's it going?
You just asked me that.
You excited?
I am.
I am so excited we get to play your songs again.
Me too.
You are a composer, and we are your musicians, and I can't wait to get working.
Start at the very beginning.
We should start with that first one.
Okay, we did a little rehearsal. I hope it's okay.
Oh, perfect. Also, your hair looks like it was braided by an angel. I'm so sad. I lost my beauty for bright boobs. rolling ball. It was not too big and not too small. I don't know where it is at all. Just change.
I am confused.
Take your time.
I mean, I don't get me wrong, but
All right.
you gave us minor chords.
Minor
to play,
chords.
and the lyrics say
So sad.
you're so sad and things aren't going so well. So I just kind of assumed you'd be singing sad.
Yeah.
It's a bit strange.
I don't understand what...
Yeah, how would you feel, Frankie, if we try the song again?
All right.
I think it might
Might...
make more sense for the song if, since you're singing about being sad, if you can use your voice and your expression to sound sad in your singing.
Sound sad in my singing.
Can we try that?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
I'm so sad. I lost my beautiful bright blue bowling ball. It was not too big and not too small. I don't know where it is at all.
That's beautiful.
Nailed it.
beautiful.
Frankie, that's incredible. I love the idea that you're singing about something that I believe actually happened to you.
Yeah, you could feel it, right?
Yeah, did this happen to you? Is this a true story?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Well, I can't wait to see what happens next. So this is a suite of songs, so the next song in your suite is probably going to continue the story.
Very sweet.
Let's see what happens
I'm
here.
excited. Here we go. I am a robot. My name is Paul. I found Frank is bowling a ball. I will return it to him now, 'cause he really misses it a lot, and I would really appreciate leaving it back, so I would be the same
like
for me.
You know what's interesting is like it started off really great.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It really made sense. And then the last line felt a bit funny, like you all had an idea. We didn't quite finish the idea.
Well, I was trying.
But the
some
other
new
thing
things.
too
Oh,
is,
okay.
just occurred to me,
Yes.
this song is now about a robot.
Yeah, a robot named
So
Paul.
maybe it might make a little bit more sense since you're singing as the robot.
Yes.
That maybe we all play a little bit more staccato,
Staccato.
a little shorter, and act like robots.
Short robot.
Pretend in our voices and use the expression in our voices and our instruments to sound like robots.
How's that sound to you, Frankie?
Sound fantastic.
You're okay? Okay, great. Let's
Yeah.
give that a shot. Here we go.
I am a robot. My name is Paul. I found Frankie's bowling ball.
I'll return it to him now. I'll ride there on my tiny cow.
That's great. That sounds so funny. When he rides on a tiny cow, he's going to bring back the ball with a tiny cow? That's hilarious.
Is this a true story?
Yeah.
Maybe you were just a little embarrassed that you're riding on a tiny cow.
Tiny cow with my big bowling ball.
Either way, I can't wait to see how this suite ends here.
Me too.
We have the last song, Frankie. I want to see how this ends. Again, we have the chords. We don't really know what the story's about, so let's hear it.
Okay.
All right. I am happy, yes sirree. Paul brought my ball to me. He's a great friend, you can see. Now which one of us is gonna share our Netflix
I'm
password?
confused again.
What do you mean? Why are you confused?
Do you want it to be a sad song or a happy song, Frankie?
I'm happy. It's right there in the lyrics.
Yeah, you're probably happy because you're actually getting your bowling ball back and you're feeling happy and relieved, probably very excited.
Yeah.
And
Relieved.
the last line feels a little bit rambly as well, like it kind of goes on.
Felt a little verbose.
I'm wondering if maybe there's another ending that we could do too.
We have these minor chords, but
Yeah.
he's singing happy. Maybe we should play major chords.
Major
Oh, that's a
chords.
great idea.
Do you mind if we do that, Frankie?
That's a majorly good idea.
No, okay, great.
Right.
So we're going to change it. You can keep singing the same melody that you
can
were
do that.
singing, just happier, and we're going to maybe speed up the tempo a little bit with major chords.
All right. All right.
Okay, here we
Okay,
go. Great.
let's try it.
I am happy as a ree. Paul brought my ball to me. He's a great friend, you can see. Wait, now I've lost my keys.
Oh, that's
Love it.
great.
No, seriously, where are
Wow,
my
what
keys?
a difference it makes
I
when
remember
the
parking.
words match the chords in the accompaniment
parking and then-
and the way you sing it and the way you use your expression matches the story. So tell me, Frankie, tell us,
Yeah, what?
was this a real story?
Yeah, it was a very real story.
Yeah, okay, it was. And did you actually actually, after you went through the whole thing, losing your bowling ball, did you actually lose your keys?
Yeah, if you could look at your backpacks just in case you picked them up.
Oh, you did. Okay, well, I can't wait to hear the next song when you find those keys.
I'm gonna find my keys.
Thanks so much for coming in, Frankie. That was so great.
I'll miss you. Your hair looks fantastic. Bye.
Bye, Frankie.
Bye.
That was so much fun working with Frankie. What a great composer.
Yeah, and a great guy. You know, I really like how he takes suggestions so well. He's not offended or weirded out. He's keenly interested in just kind of working together and making the song, you could call it better. But one question remains, at least for me. Did he really ride a tiny cow?
And will he ever find his keys? We'll never know.
We'll never know. But until that time, see you next time.
Thanks so much for watching. I'm Colin.
I'm Liza. Bye for now.
Goodbye, goodbye. Today's almost done. See you soon. We had so much fun. Goodbye.